Test 1 2 3. Hello, my name is Niaz Ruvanvalisaya, and today I would be talking about all the things we've learned through week 9 to week 14 on lecture about conversation. In lesson 9, we learn about advertising. Advertising is a form of non-personal communication that its sole purpose, is persuading the audience, influencing the audience to buy the product or the services. Advertising is usually done by corporation, personal use, or organizations by paying some fee to make it go out there. Advertising consists of a headline or the first thing that is used to catch the attention of the audience. And then it also has a subheadline. It is usually placed below the picture, consisting of 1 or 2 sentences, maybe 1 or 2 lines, and is usually used to increase the time of the viewer or the audience, the attention span on said advertisement. And then a body, the content, the main part of the advert. This consists of the product or services information. This is the main part. And lastly, a call to action or CTA. A CTA reminds and asks the audience to take action after viewing the advert. Advertisements are usually found in medias, be it classic media such as newspaper, television, radio, magazines, or modern media or new media such as social media, internet, and many more. On lesson 10, we learn about expressing opinions. Opinions are a set of sentences that is used to give information about a certain issue, opinion, questions, thankfulness, and offers. When wanting to express an opinion, it is common to use phrases such as in my opinion, in my mind, to me, in my view, if you ask me, and etc. In this week's lesson, we also learn about, other than expressing opinions, we also learn how to ask for opinions. When asking, we can use phrases such as, what's your idea? What are your thoughts? How do you feel? What's on your mind? And etc. And then we also learn on how to give a response when someone is asking for an opinion. To say or to answer to the question, we respond by using phrases such as, if we agree, as I agree, couldn't agree more, absolutely, no doubt, you have a point, etc. If you disagree, you can use phrases such as, I don't think so, I disagree, I beg to differ, not necessarily, and etc. In lesson 11, we learn about modal verbs. Now, modal verbs are a helping verb that uses to express ideas, abilities, permission, and of course, requesting one's help. Now, modal verbs can have multiple meanings, and it is usually positioned and or followed by a simple verb, such as a quick example for this would be, would you help me? Could you do this? Will you? May I? Can I? Those are modal verbs. Now, on lesson 12, we learn about comparative adjectives. Comparative adjectives are something that compares one thing to another. This enables the speaker to express which of the following has more or less in the particular quality. When using comparative adjectives, we add er or est to the adjective. This makes it a comparative or a superlative. For example, it's using things such as older and oldest. When using comparative adjective, the speaker must not use more or most before the adjective, because when the adjective is already using an er or est. For example, more older or most oldest. Other than using the comparative, we also learn on how to use the word then, THAN. It is used when there are two subjects. Now, when there are two subjects, when addressing the second subject, we must use pronouns. Pronouns such as he, she, him, her, they, them. On lesson 13, we learn on how to give a presentation. Now, when doing a presentation, the speaker must need to know about SPAM: situation, purpose, audience, and method. Situation means the event. Why are you presenting? What are you presenting? And then the purpose, meaning what's the purpose of the presentation? Is it to persuade, or to narrate, or to respond? Now, the audience. So it's pretty self-explanatory. It's to whom you are speaking to. Who is this presentation for? And lastly, the method. This is on how the presentation is being delivered, be it spoken or be it written. Now, we also learn on how to read and to differentiate charts and graphs. Charts and graphs are used to summarize data. It's easier to read, it's easier to consume information in chart or graph form. Now, there are multiple charts and graphs. In this lesson, we learn about pie chart, bar graphs, and line graphs. Reading a pie chart, it's simple. It's like a pie. It's being circular and being cut in different segments. How to read it usually is the pieces of the pie have different sizes. The first usually being the biggest, or usually there are the biggest to the smallest. It is used to visualize on how much or how different such data is. And pie graph. Pie graph have two axes, as a y-axis and an x-axis. This is used to compare numbers between different categories. It can be used as age to salary ratio. It can be used to age to newborn or natal rate. And then line graphs. This is to show a dependent data that is over a time on how it's trending or how it's going. Line graphs depicts a point value for each category, which are joined in a line. Following the line, dot 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 line. This can be used to how is the sale going. Can be used to if it's going up or going down. It's used to analyze if it's a trend or if it's on a downtrend, if it's going up. That is all we learned through week 9 through week 15. We also learned and have done many things, such as practicing to give opinions, make a written text on the opinion, and a lot more. The video ends here. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.